very warm welcome to this iconic location. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence here this morning. I am Richa Jain, your host for today's event. We are delighted to have you all here as we mark a significant milestone in the company's journey. Today, we embark on the listing of the equity shares of MethodHub Software Limited at the iconic Bombay Stock Exchange, a momentous occasion for the company. Before we commence our ceremony, may I request everyone to kindly stand for the national anthem.
उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you, everyone. I request you all to take your seats. Let's commence this auspicious occasion by lighting the ceremonious lamp. It is believed that lighting a lamp brings prosperity, welfare, and positivity in and around us. The significance of lighting a lamp is simple. It spreads light, the light of knowledge all around us. And to do the honors, I request our dignitaries to step towards the ceremonious lamp as I call upon their names. First and foremost, the Chairman, Bombay Stock Exchange, Mr. Subhasis Chaudhary. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome, a very warm welcome to you, sir. I request our chief guest, former Chairman, BSE, former MD and CEO, TCS, Mr. Subramanian Ramadurai, to head towards the lamp. A very warm welcome to you, sir. I request the Chief Information Officer, BSE Limited, Mr. Viral Davra, to please head towards the lamp. Warm welcome to you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Chairman and Independent Director, MethodHub Software Limited, Mr. Kannan Jayaramakrishnan, to the lamp. A warm welcome to you, sir. And may I also request Mr. Narendra Bajaj, Managing Director, Horizon Management Private Limited, to also please head to the lamp. A very warm welcome to you, sir. I request you all to please begin with the lighting ceremony. Thank you, everyone, for gracing us with this tradition and setting the tone for a new and prosperous beginning for MethodHub Software Limited. Before we begin, I would like to give a quick introduction about MethodHub. MethodHub Software Limited is a global technology and consulting company with operations across the United States and India, offering integrated services in IT consulting, engineering, digital transformation, and specialized talent solutions. Built on a culture of accountability, innovation, and client focus, the company delivers scalable, cost-effective, and customized digital solutions through a strong global delivery model and a diverse client base. Over the many years, MethodHub has established a legacy of technological excellence, guided by its experienced leadership and deep industry insights, enabling it to become a trusted partner that helps enterprises accelerate innovation and stay future-ready. And on this momentous occasion of the listing of equity shares of MethodHub Software Limited, we extend a very warm welcome to all of you and to all the distinguished dignitaries who have joined us today. I request you all to please come and accept your bouquets as I call upon your name as a token of our appreciation. To begin with, I would like to call upon the Chairman, BSE, Mr. Subhasis Chaudhary, on the stage, please. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcome Mr. Subhasis Chaudhary. A very warm welcome to you, sir. Thank you, sir, for gracing us with your presence. I would now like to call upon the former chairman of BSE, former MD and CEO of TCS, Mr. S. Ramadurai, onto the stage, please. A very warm welcome to you, sir. Thank you, sir. May I now request the Chief Information Officer, BSE Limited, Mr. Viral Davra, to please come on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep the applause going. Very warm welcome, sir. Thank you so much. I now request Mr. Jatin Desai, Advisor to Maha IT, Government of Maharashtra, to please come up on the stage. A very warm welcome to you, sir. May I now request Mr. Ahobilam Nagasundaram, Executive Director and Chief Executive Officer, MethodHub Software Limited, to please come up on stage. A very warm welcome to you, sir. Thank you, sir. I now request Mr. Kannan Jayaramakrishnan, Chairman and Independent Director, MethodHub Software Limited, to come to the stage. Welcome, sir. Thank you, sir. And now I request Mr. Narendra Bajaj, Managing Director, Horizon Management Private Limited, to please head to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep the applause going. Thank you. Very warm welcome, sir. Thanks to all of you for gracing us with your presence today. And without further ado, I would now like to proceed and call upon Mr. Rahul Bajaj, Horizon Management Private Limited, to please come up on stage and share a few words on this occasion. Mr. Rahul Bajaj.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor and a moment of deep pride to stand here today on behalf of Horizon Management, the merchant banker to this issue, as we celebrate the listing of MethodHub software on the prestigious BSE SME platform. Today marks an important milestone in the company's journey, a transition that symbolizes confidence, ambition, and a commitment to scale new horizons in the technology and digital solution space. First and foremost, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to the BSE officials for their constant guidance, efficiency, and unwavering support throughout the entire listing process. The BSE SME platform has been instrumental in nurturing high growth companies such as MethodHub, and we truly appreciate the professionalism and clarity with which your team enabled this journey. I would also like to express a sincere thank you to all the investors who place their trust in this company's vision, capability, and leadership. Your belief in MethodHub's potential has played a pivotal role in turning today's milestone into a reality. Your support is not just financial, it is a vote of confidence in the future that MethodHub aims to build. A special note of appreciation goes to the promoters of MethodHub Software Limited. Their dedication, strategic insight, and relentless drive have brought this company to where it stands today. Working with a team so committed to innovation and operational excellence has been both inspiring and rewarding for us at Horizon Management. I must also extend our gratitude to the market makers, whose role is crucial in ensuring liquidity and fostering investor confidence on the SME platform. Your support helps build a healthy and vibrant trading environment, which is essential for the long-term success of any listed SME. In addition, I would like to acknowledge all the intermediaries, professionals, and partners involved in this process: legal advisors, registrars, auditors, underwriters, and everyone who contributed their expertise to make this listing seamless and successful. Such achievements are always the result of a collaborative effort, and today is no exception. At Horizon Management, we are proud to have played our part in this important chapter of MethodHub's journey. We believe the company is well positioned to leverage the opportunities ahead, especially in a rapidly evolving digital ecosystem where robust, scalable technology solutions are in ever-growing demand. On behalf of our entire team, I congratulate MethodHub Software Limited, and we look forward to seeing the company continue to innovate, grow, and create value for all stakeholders. Thank you, everyone, and my warmest wishes to everyone, and as we mark the beginning of this exciting journey. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would now like to invite Mr. Kannanjaya Ramakrishnan, Chairman and Independent Director, MethodHub Software Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause to welcome sir.
Respected Sri Ramadurai, the chief guest of this program. I don't know how to call this, whether he is PSE chairman or, for me, he is my boss. So actually, that's the only way I can probably address him. Mr. Subhashish Chaudhary, Jatin Desai, Mr. Viral Davda, Mr. Narendra Bajaj. It's a privilege for me to be here to welcome all of you for this a momentous event as far as MethodHub is concerned. I think we have grown, probably I should say, much faster than what we had initially thought to reach this particular space. There are a lot of people who played a role in this. I might take a few names, but if I miss out something, probably my profound apologies for want of time. The first and foremost, I would like to take the name of Mr. Hemant, who and his team in Invicta worked so hard to bring this whole thing to such a shape that we are enjoying here as in this momentous event. We also have two players, Mr. K. Chandrasekhar and Shankar Krishnan. I think the way they have worked in the background, I think probably it's very difficult to even imagine and explain. We have our auditors, Mr. N.R. Krishnamurthy and his team. They are also here. So, and they again, when the stock exchange demands, they have to fulfill a lot of things at some very important time. So welcome to you, sir, to be participating in this organization. The legal organization, Crawford Bailey, the communication partners, registrars. So the list is long. That's what I said, if I have missed out on somebody, please pardon me. As far as MethodHub is concerned, I think I would like to tell the investors that probably you have invested in the right company. When I worked in TCS, I started reporting to Mr. Ramdure from 1992, and I still continue reporting to him. Once a boss is always a boss. Now, one of the lessons which Mr. Ramadure taught me was that you should always think big. And that has been happening for me since 1992. And to my MethodHub team, I would also say the same thing, that all of you think big. We have a challenge now. I think the team, MethodHub team, all of you know, I do not know, in your younger days, whether you would have taken the quarterly exams seriously. But now, quarterly exams are a must. Now, I think Aho and team, I think you have to see that the investors are made happy. Before we ring the bell, we were having only 4 or 5 people who are watching our performance. After the bell, I'm sure there will be 40,000 people who will be watching us, and over a period, it may even become 4 million. So I think we should be prepared for that, Ahobilam and team. Of course, I'm not saying Ahobilam, I should also be part of that, but still, I'm taking particularly Aho because under his dynamic leadership, I'm sure we will be able to reach what we want to. And for the investors community, I would like to say that I think probably you invested in the right company. I would say that we have an excellent team which will perform to your expectations. And if you are talking as an investor today, after some time, I'm sure you will be one of the proud investors as far as MethodHub is concerned. I again extend a warm welcome to all of you, and thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you very much, sir, for your motivated words. I would now like to invite Mr. Subhasis Chaudhary, Chairman, BSE, to share a few words on this special occasion.
Good morning. Mr. Ramdurai, he is our BSE person. He was the chair for a long time. The entire team of MethodHub software company, the other dignitaries present here, and of course, our BSE team here. I think it's a great pleasure to be here this morning to see a growing up of an initiative which is started probably by few people together. And today, it's actually coming into something which is a big one. You are now part of an Indian ecosystem where you have access to the capital market through our BSE. And I think this is one of the greatest effort that BSE has been doing to see how on the MSME part, on this board, we can see that the efforts of our people who are slowly building up companies, then gradually they go from one orbit to the another orbit. I think you already said that you want to move to million kind of your investors. And sure, I think I'm sure that maybe in a few years, you hit the target, okay? It's a great thing to see that this company is already quite oversubscribed. That means a lot of our investors have great hope in terms of seeing its success. And as a part of BSE, I wish the entire team of MethodHub for that particular success. It's also a big responsibility because now you have handling money of the entire, the population of the country, and that adds to a lot of your responsibilities. And I'm sure together with BSE and the company people, we'll try to see that it gets done. Okay. We must also say that, I'm very happy to see this is the 674th MSME which is onboarded. Okay, so that's a fairly large number. Okay. So together they raised around more than 13,000 crore capital, and today they are valued for more than 2 lakh crore. So that means there is a value addition by being there. Okay. And I don't want to take up your much time. I would like to thank, the promoters, Mr. Nagasundaram, Mr. Jayakumar, and the entire team, and wish you have a wonderful journey ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for showing us the fabulous depth of those numbers. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like you to join me in welcoming and inviting Mr. Subramanian Ramadurai, Chief Guest, Chairman BSE, former Chairman BSE, former MD and CEO TCS. To the stage, please.
Sri Subhashish Chaudhary, Chairman BSE, members of the MethodHub board, distinguished guests, investors and friends from the media, very, very good morning. It's an absolute pleasure to join you for the MethodHub listing and the bell-ringing ceremony at the Bombay Stock Exchange, an institution that has witnessed so many defining milestones in India's corporate journey. And thank you, JRK, for inviting me. An IPO is always a significant milestone. What it signals is an ambition, confidence, and more importantly, a willingness to embrace the discipline and responsibility that come with a public enterprise. I'm told that the issue was subscribed nearly 28 to 29 times. That's encouraging not only for the company, but also as a reaffirmation of the confidence of investors who continue to play in India's technology story. My congratulations to the founders, the leadership team, and every employee whose efforts have led to this historic moment. Having gone through this myself in 2004 in TCS, I can tell you it's demanding, it requires great discipline, but it's not as daunting as many believe, provided you keep things simple, stay focused on fundamentals, and maintain complete transparency with your stakeholders. If that discipline is embraced early, the capital market becomes a great ally rather than a source of anxiety. Today is, of course, a celebration of MethodHub, but it's also in a quiet way a celebration of an industry that barely existed in the 1970s and is now close to a $300 billion powerhouse. Those of us who entered the field in the 70s remember a very different world. We had to explain where India was on the map. We had to persuade clients to trust an unknown company with their critical systems. Bandwidth was scarce, travel was long, and credibility has to be built by line of code, project by project relationship, and relationship by relationship. Today, Indian technology talent is recognized globally, as you all know. Our companies run mission-critical systems for almost all of the world's largest enterprises. Young professionals from India now work at the frontier of cloud, AI, cybersecurity, and product engineering. The conversation has shifted decisively from, can India do this, to how much more can India do? It's important to recall and acknowledge how this journey has been shaped by multiple forces coming together. Forward-looking government policies, though many of us wish they had come a little earlier, which opened up the economy, expanded connectivity, and built global confidence in India as a trusted partner. NASSCOM, which provided a unified industry voice, helped shape regulation and projected Indian IT on the global stage. Early believers, companies, entrepreneurs, and management teams who absolutely took bold risks and projected Indian IT on the global stage. And above all, millions of young professionals who brought energy, curiosity, and a relentless desire to learn and adapt. Each new listing from the technology sector is, in some sense, a tribute to this collective effort. We now stand on the threshold of another major transition. In fact, several transitions all at once. What is encouraging is that technology sits at the center of each of them, be it energy transition, sustainability, healthcare transformation, manufacturing reinvention, supply chain redesign. Nothing today can be imagined without technology at its core. The developments in AI are being watched with unprecedented interest. Some call it a foundational general-purpose technology like electricity, something history will, of course, judge. But the direction of travel is clear. AI is not only about doing existing things faster or cheaper, it's also about making possible entire categories of solutions that were previously unimaginable or uneconomical. From an Indian IT standpoint, the implications are quite profound as I see them. In the short term, AI-driven productivity may put pressure on traditional pricing and effort-based models, but in the medium to long term, AI will expand the scope of what can be outsourced, automated, orchestrated, and reimagined. The pie is not just growing, it's being redesigned, and I strongly believe that India and the Indian companies stand to benefit greatly from this shift. Interestingly, the landscape within India is evolving in significant ways. Global capability centers are making India a hub of high-value work. It's worth noting that Indian IT companies have been partners to many of these organizations long before they became GCCs. Startups across sectors, including deep tech, are a force to reckon with. Markets beyond the traditional US and Europe, including India itself, will increasingly shape where technology goes next. Across this ecosystem, new models of engagement and collaboration are taking shape in very interesting ways. Those who find the right balance will have the better prospects for growth. And the 4 reflections I want to share from my own journey, let me offer these thoughts drawn from my own experience and from watching the industry evolve over the last 5 decades. Governance and transparency are non-negotiable. When you enter the public markets, numbers matter, but how you achieve those numbers matters even more. Clear disclosures, conservative accounting, and straightforward communication build trust over time. Markets forgive the occasional miss. They're less forgiving of surprises and opacity. Investing deeply in people and culture. Technology will change, tools will come and go, but the differentiator will remain your ability to attract, retain, and grow talent. Young professionals today are seeking not only compensation, but purpose, learning, and respect. Companies that invest in mentoring, continuous skilling, and inclusive culture will stay relevant. Third, balancing efficiency with innovation. There will always be pressure to improve margins, optimize costs, and deliver quality performance. That is natural. The real art is to do this without starving the future, to keep investing in new capabilities, reusable assets, and intellectual property, even when the immediate return is not visible. What got us here won't get us there. Organizations and individuals must commit to perpetual reinvention. Lastly, thinking long-term, even while reporting quarterly, the market measures you every 3 months. Every quarter, customers and employees judge you over many years. The most enduring companies are those that quietly keep their eyes on the long game, building institutions rather than chasing headlines. In my closing thoughts, this is an exciting time for the Indian IT, perhaps the most exciting I've seen in my career. The convergence of India's demographic advantage, our capabilities, the right policy frameworks, the strength of our capital markets, and the revolutionary technologies creates possibilities that previous generations could only dream of. Yes, there will be ups and downs. There will be challenges we cannot fully anticipate today, but given where we come from, the resilience we have demonstrated and the foundation we have built, I'm deeply optimistic about where we are headed. My best wishes to the MethodHub team on this important milestone. And the journey begins and the journey ahead. Thank you once again for inviting me. All the very best. It's a great listening. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Always special to hear from you. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming now Mr. Viral Davra, Chief Information Officer, BSE, to share a few words on this occasion.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, it's an absolute honor to have the ex-chairman BSE S. Ramudurai with us today gracing this occasion, and our current chairman, Mr. Subhashish Chaudhary. It's an honor and to welcome the promoters of MethodHub Software, Mr. Nagasundaram, Executive Director and CEO, and Mr. Jayakumar Annakutti, Chairman and Independent Director. I also take this opportunity to welcome the families and friends of the promoter, the stakeholders of the company, the merchant banker, and everyone else present who has been a part of this growth journey of MethodHub Software. As they celebrate the listing of MethodHub Software on BSE's SME platform. Some facts and details about MethodHub. MethodHub is an Indian SME who began his journey with a vision to deliver IT and consulting services such as cloud services, data and AI services into strong, compliant, and scalable enterprises. BSE holds distinction of being world's largest exchange in terms of number of listed companies and stands as India's oldest and the most respected public institution. Over the years, it has facilitated wealth creation of over US $5.2 trillion through both equities as well as debt market. On behalf of BSE, I extend heartfelt congratulations to the team of MethodHub for this achievement. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you so much, sir. To commemorate the significance of this event, we will now have an exchange of mementos. May I please request Mr. Subhashish Chaudhary, Chairman BSE, to please join Mr. Viral on stage to present a memento to the management of MethodHub Software Limited. To receive the mementos, may I invite on stage Mr. Kannan Jayaramakrishnan, please, Chairman and Independent Director, MethodHub Software Limited. May I also request Mr. Ahobilam Nagasundaram, Executive Director and Chief Executive Officer, MethodHub Software Limited. May I request the BSE leadership to be on one side, Mr. Subhashish and Mr. Viral to be on one side, to present the memento to the MethodHub team. Thank you so much. I request the leadership to please stay back on stage. BSE will now present a memento to the BRLM. I request Horizon Management Private Limited, the team from Horizon Management Private Limited, to please come join us on stage. BSE will present a memento to Horizon team. I request the MethodHub leadership to also stay back on stage, please. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for the memento exchange from BSE to BRLM, Horizon Management Private Limited. Thank you, sirs, for marking this extremely auspicious occasion. Let's keep the applause going, ladies and gentlemen. I now request, thank you so much, thank you, sirs. I request you to please stay back. The management of MethodHub Software Limited will now present special mementos to BSE. I request the memento to be presented to Mr. Subhashish first. A special memento from the MethodHub team to Mr. Subhashish Chaudhary, please. I now request the MethodHub team to present the memento to Mr. Viral Davra. I request the memento to be presented to Mr. Viral Davra. And I request Mr. S. Ramadurai to please join us on stage for the memento from MethodHub to Mr. Ramadurai. A special memento from the MethodHub team to Mr. Ramadurai. I request the leadership to please be closer to the stage for the gong ringing ceremony. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for, may I request the dignitaries from BSE and MethodHub Software Limited to please come on the stage for the gong ringing ceremony. I request the dignitaries and distinguished guests from MethodHub Software Limited and BSE to join us on stage. This is the moment we worked tirelessly, endlessly, relentlessly for to make this listing a grand success. Ladies and gentlemen, you've kept the seats warm and the room warmer, and now is the time to get the best of our energies and excitement and fill this room for the moment we're waiting for the customary countdown. Yes. I request the dignitaries to join on stage for a photograph, please. Ladies and gentlemen, please remember, as the ticker reaches 10, we are going to do the customary countdown together. All of you have to join me and I have to join you, and this room's energy has to change as we mark this auspicious occasion with this grand moment. I also request, as the ticker starts, please request you all to be seated, as there are cameras behind you. The cameras will get covered if you're coming to front of towards the stage or standing up. So just that quick announcement, please be seated and we will do the countdown together. I request the merchant bankers to also please join us on stage for the customary countdown. Mr. Hemant, could you please join us on stage? Very warm welcome to you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the counter. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations! MethodHub Software Limited is now officially listed on the Bombay Stock Exchange. Congratulations, team. This is marking all the hard work, all the relentless work all of you have put into making today happen. A very, very heartfelt congratulations and a huge round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially listed on the Bombay Stock Exchange. Many congratulations, sirs, ma'am. What a grand moment. we gather here for a quick memory to capture this very special moment. Here we are taking a look at those beaming smiles and all the hard work that's gone into putting today together. Congratulations, everyone. Lovely. Thank you so much, everyone. I request everybody to take their seats, please. I request the MethodHub leadership to please stay back on stage to proceed with remaining mementos. Yay, ladies and gentlemen, huge round of applause. I now request the MethodHub management to please be on stage to proceed with the remaining mementos. I request Mr. Kannan Jai Ramakrishnan to please be on stage to proceed with the remaining mementos. With that, I would now like to invite Mr. Jatin Desai, Advisor, Maha IT, to please come on stage to receive the memento from MethodHub. Ladies and gentlemen, may I please request you to settle down on the side and at the back? I request everyone to please settle down. We are proceeding with the memento presentations to the BRLM and partners. May I please request, ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Mr. Jatin Desai, Advisor, Maha IT, Government of Maharashtra, here with us today. I request everyone on the side to please settle down. May I now invite BRLM to the offer, Horizon Management Private Limited, to please come up on the stage and receive their memento. Horizon Management Private Limited? Yes. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Horizon Management Private Limited here on stage. May I request the legal counsel to the offer, Crawford Bailey and Company, to please be on cue, to come up next on stage to receive the memento, please. I request everyone on the side to please settle down and take their seats again as we proceed with the rest of the mementos. Ladies and gentlemen, Crawford Bailey and Company, legal counsel to the offer, here on stage with us. I request next Mashitla Securities Private Limited to please come up on stage to receive their mementos. The team or representative from Mashitla Securities Private Limited, if you're here. All right, moving on. May I now request N.R. Krishnamurthy and Company, auditors to the offer, to please come up on stage to receive the memento. May I request everyone on the side to once again please settle down as the ceremony is still going on. Ladies and gentlemen, N.R. Krishnamurthy and Company, auditors to the offer. Ladies and gentlemen, on the side and at the back, may I please request you to settle down so we can proceed with the ceremony? No, no, sir. May I now request the team from Axis Bank to please come up on stage? The team from Axis Bank to please come up on stage to receive the mementos, please. If you are not present in the room, can I request the team from HDFC Bank to please come up and receive the mementos? All right. Moving on, may I request the team from Rikhav Securities Limited to please join on stage to present, to take the mementos. Rikhav Securities Limited? All right. May I now request Giriraj Stock Broking Limited to please come up on stage if you're present here. Any representative from Giriraj to please come up on stage to collect the mementos. All right. May I now request Mr. Manav Goenka to please come on stage to receive his memento. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause, Mr. Manav Goenka. May I request the team from Kiran Advisors Private Limited to join us on stage for the memento. If there is a representative present here from Pramod S and team to please join us on stage for the memento. A very warm welcome to all of you, sirs. Ladies and gentlemen, Pramod S and team receiving a memento from MethodHub. May I request C.R. Karikalwalavan to please come up on stage to receive the memento. If there is any representative present here, from C.R. Karikalwalavan, please. Welcome to the day, sir. Welcome on stage. May I now request Mr. Hemant Garodia, Invicta Management, to please join us on stage to receive the memento. Mr. Hemant, ladies and gentlemen. And may I now request Mr. R. Shankara Krishnan, advisor to the company, to please join us on stage to receive the memento. Let's give a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, as we come towards a little bit of the end of the ceremony. What a grand occasion. Special mementos to each and every one of you. I would now request all the guests to be seated. Please take the seats. Please take your seats as we have the final bit left for the event. I now request Mr. Ahobilam Nagasundaram, Executive Director and Chief Executive Officer, MethodHub Software Limited, to please come up on stage and give the vote of thanks.
Good morning, everyone. It's my turn to give the vote of thanks. Dear and respected chief guests, Mr. Ramadurai, ex-CEO TCS, ex-chairman of BSE, Subhashish Chaudhary, the chairman of the BSE, Jitin Desai, advisor, Maha IT, Government of Maharashtra, Mr. Viral Devda, Chief Information Officer of the BSE, Mr. Jayaramakrishnan Kannan, ex-VP of TCS and Chairman and Independent Director of MethodHub Software Limited, Mr. Narendra Bajaj, Managing Director of Horizon Management. Warm thanks to all of you for taking time and gracing this occasion with your presence. We are inspired by your achievements and the kind words and guidance on this occasion. My sincere thanks to all the investors for your confidence and faith in the company's prospects. Thanks to Mr. Viral Davda, Horizon Management Private Limited, Manav and team, Hemant Gadodia, Invicta Capital and his team, auditors N.R. Krishnamurthy and his team, Crawford Bailey, the legal advisors, Mashitla Securities, the registrar, Ad Factors, our communication partner, Pramod and his practicing secretary team, Mohan Ranganathan, is missing today, our financial advisor, Axis Bank and HDFC Bank, and to the independent directors, Ms. Latika Pai, Mr. Perinkula Mohan Raj, and Mr. Prasanna Dandapani for all their contribution for the IPO and participation in today's ceremony. My special thanks to Sankara Krishnan, Mr. Sankara Krishnan and Mr. Chandrasekharan Kalyana Sundaram for their inputs, guidance, strategy, everything leading up to this IPO. Special thanks to Mr. Karikal Vallavan, Karthik Leela Shankar of my team, Mr. Ravi Sharma, our CFO, Shanmugam Muthukrishnan, our compliance officer, Sriram of the HR team, and Shiva of the finance team for all their commitment, contributions, and teamwork to make this happen. And finally, thanks to all the MethodHub team and their families for their work, support, and contribution leading to this event. Finally, a big thanks to the BSE organization. I never thought this would be possible to have this function in this place. It's a dream come true. It's beyond a dream come true for me. And thanks for giving this space, BSE, and for making this function possible in this place. Thanks, one and all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, sir. We are grateful to our host, BSE, members of the board, family and friends, well-wishers, the new shareholders, and all of the viewers here today who took time to celebrate this momentous occasion with us. We are officially listed on the Bombay Stock Exchange. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause to all of you. Thank you so much for being with us. You may now proceed for refreshments. Thank you.